Look, if you're watching this, you're probably thinking about buying the Sony ZV-E10. You want that perfect vlogging camera. But today, I have to tell you something blunt. Don't buy the Sony ZV-E10. Not yet. Not until you've seen exactly what you're getting into. This is an honest review, and we're going deep on the real-world problems. But here's what surprised me. This camera, with all its flaws, still has a massive upside. Therefore, if you understand the trade-offs, this could be your ultimate tool. For the best price, click the link in the description. Let's start with that massive promise. The ZV-E10 is built for you, the content creator. It boasts a large 24.2 MP APS-C sensor, oversampled 4K video from 6K, and features designed just for vloggers. The product showcase setting, the background defocus button, easy USB streaming. It sounds like a dream on paper, but the moment you take it out of the box, you run into problem number one. The build feels cheap. It's incredibly lightweight, which is great for your arms, but it feels more like a toy than a $700 piece of tech. Therefore, the first impression isn't premium. It's plastic fantastic. And that leads to our first joke. What did the plastic camera say to the professional filmmaker? Nothing. It just creaked ominously. That brings us to the core experience. The screen is a flip-out vari-angle LCD. That's fantastic for framing yourself. And this is a huge, but it doesn't flip to the side. It only flips out to the left. Therefore, if you have a microphone mounted on the hot shoe, which you will need, the screen smacks right into it. You have to choose. See yourself or have good audio. It's a vlogging camera that fights against basic vlogging setups. That's a head-scratcher. It's like designing a car with the steering wheel behind the driver's seat. Sure, you can drive it, but why make it so difficult? Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the image quality. That 24.2 MP APS-C XMOR CMOS sensor paired with the BIONZ-X processor is no joke. The 4K video is sharp, detailed, and the colors are classic Sony, beautiful straight out of camera. The product showcase setting works like magic, instantly shifting focus from your face to an object. The background defocus button is a one-touch cinematic look. This is where the ZV-E10 truly shines. But there is always a but. This camera has no in-body image stabilization. None. Therefore, every single shake, every footstep, every breath is transmitted directly into your footage. You will look like you're filming during a minor earthquake unless you use a gimbal. That's an extra $300 right there. So much for that lightweight portability. Let's discuss another critical feature, audio. You have a multi-interface shoe and a 3.5 mic jack. Good. But the built-in microphone is, to put it kindly, a wind magnet. Walk outside on a slightly breezy day and your audio will be ruined. You absolutely need an external mic. Therefore, that cheap-feeling body now needs more accessories hanging off it, adding weight and complexity. It's a camera that forces you to spend more to fix its shortcomings. It's like buying a phone without a charger. You can still use it, but come on. What about battery life? It's a mirrorless camera, so you know the drill. It's not great. You'll be lucky to get an hour of continuous recording. You need spare batteries, at least 2. Therefore, factor that into your cost. And while you're buying batteries, maybe buy a memory card reader too, because the USB-C port is used for streaming and charging. You can't transfer files while it's charging. It's a series of small frustrations that add up. You know you're a vlogger when your camera bag has more batteries than your TV remote. Here's a big one for live streamers. The product page boasts easy live streaming with a single USB cable, no extra hardware. That's true. It works as a webcam beautifully, but the moment you plug it in, it turns off completely. Therefore, you can't monitor your stream on the camera's screen or change settings easily. You're blind. You have to trust your computer setup. For a camera that champions simplicity, this is a baffling oversight. It's like having a self-driving car that requires you to steer but closes the windshield. Let's touch on the lens. The ZV-E10 is an interchangeable lens camera, which is its greatest strength and weakness. The kit lens is fine to start, but to get the most out of that great sensor, you'll want better glass. Therefore, you're looking at another investment, a fast prime lens for that beautiful background blur. That's another few $100s. The E-mount system is vast, but your wallet will feel it. This camera is a gateway drug into the expensive world of Sony lenses. Now, for our second joke. Why did the Sony ZV-E10 get invited to every party? Because it always brings the noise, in the audio and the shake in the video. It's the life of the party, just not in the way you'd hope. We've covered the problems. The plasticky build, the screen that fights your mic, the lack of stabilization, the mandatory accessory purchases. So with all these issues, why is its Amazon rating a 4.6? Why are people loving it? Because the image quality is just that good. Therefore, the resolution to this whole review is understanding the trade-off. You are trading convenience and a premium feel for exceptional image quality at this price point. If you are a vlogger who is willing to work around its quirks, use a gimbal, use an external mic, buy extra batteries, the footage you get is unparalleled. The skin tones are flattering, the 4K is crisp, and the autofocus is lightning fast and reliable. It makes you look professional. Think of it this way. The ZV-E10 is a raw, high-performance engine. It's not the comfortable daily driver. It's the project car that wins races but needs you to tinker with it every weekend. Therefore, your purchase decision hinges on what you value more, out-of-the-box ease or ultimate image potential. For creators who see the camera as a tool to be mastered, the problems become part of the workflow. They are the price of admission for that beautiful Sony look. Let's talk about who this camera is actually for. It's perfect for the dedicated vlogger who films mostly in controlled environments or is committed to using a gimbal. It's for the product reviewer who needs that showcase setting. It's for the streamer who wants a massive upgrade from a webcam and doesn't mind the minor hiccups. Therefore, if you see yourself in that description, the ZV-E10 starts to make sense. It's not for the point-and-shoot traveler. It's for the conscious creator. Here's joke number 3. What's a vlogger's favorite type of math? The subtract. As in, I need to subtract this shake, subtract this wind noise. See, hilarious and sad. We're nearing the end and I need to be absolutely clear. I started this by saying don't buy it. I meant don't buy it blindly. But if you've watched this far, you now have the full picture. Therefore, you can make an informed decision. The Sony ZV-E10, with its 4.6-star rating, is loved for a reason. Its core imaging capabilities are fantastic. It delivers on its main promise, high-quality content creation. The problems are the friction points on the way to that goal. So, what's the final verdict? Don't buy the Sony ZV-E10 if you expect a perfect, do-it-all vlogging machine right out of the box. You will be disappointed. But, and this is a huge but, do buy the Sony ZV-E10 if you prioritize image quality above all else and are willing to build a small ecosystem around it. Get a compact gimbal, a decent shotgun mic, some extra batteries, and maybe a better lens down the line. Therefore, your total investment will be higher, but the content you produce will stand out. In a world of smartphone videos, the ZV-E10 gives you a tangible, professional edge. For the creator ready to level up, who sees these problems not as deal-breakers but as solvable challenges, this camera is a powerhouse. It's the tool that can grow with you. It's the affordable entry into the Sony ecosystem with pro-level results. Our final joke. Why was the ZV-E10 a good student? Because it always had a lot of focus. Except when you hit the background defocus button. I'm here all week. Ultimately, this honest review isn't meant to scare you away. It's meant to prepare you. So you buy it with open eyes, ready to create amazing content. Therefore, if you've decided the pros outweigh the cons for your specific needs, you can get started. For the best price on the Sony ZV-E10 on Amazon, click the link in the description below. Make an informed purchase and go create something awesome.